Now, let's discuss the various parties involved in an insurance contract. Instructor introduces the topic. There are typically 5 parties to a life insurance contract. Let's use Pearl and Dawn as examples to illustrate each role. First, we have the insured. In this case, Pearl is the insured because we want to purchase life insurance on her as the breadwinner. Pearl nods.
That makes sense. I'm the one whose life is being insured.
Now, either Pearl or Dawn could be the applicant, which is the person or entity initiating the contract. Pearl, since you're the one applying for the policy, you'll be the applicant in this scenario. The third party is the policy owner. Pearl, do you want to own the policy, or should Dawn be the policy owner?
What difference does it make?
The policy owner controls the contract.
Oh well, then that decides it. It must certainly be me.
Okay, so Pearl will be the policy owner. In many cases, the applicant and policy owner are the same person, but they don't have to be. The fourth party is the beneficiary. Pearl, as the policy owner, you get to choose the beneficiary. Who will it be?
It must be Dawn.
Yes, that makes sense, since I'm the one who would suffer financially if something happened to Pearl.
And let's not forget the emotional suffering as well.
Of course, honey, that goes without saying.
Exactly. The beneficiary receives the death benefit payout if the insured passes away. Technically, the beneficiary is not an actual party to the contract since life insurance is a third-party contract, but for our purposes, this will work to convey the point. Finally, the fifth party is the insurer. In this example, we'll say the insurer is ABC Insurance Company. So to recap, Pearl is the insured, applicant, and policy owner, Dawn is the beneficiary, and ABC Insurance is the insurer. These roles can be arranged differently depending on the situation. Let's say we want to purchase life insurance on Ashley. Dawn could be the applicant, Pearl could be the policy owner, and both Pearl and Dawn could be listed as beneficiaries. The insurer would still be ABC Insurance Company. Recapping this example, now let's discuss insurable interest. In life insurance, insurable interest must exist at the time of application. Insurable interest means that you would suffer financially or emotionally if the insured person passed away. Dawn, do you have an insurable interest in Pearl's life?
Absolutely. If something happened to Pearl, I would be crestfallen, plus have to find a job to replace her income and support our family.
That's right, Dawn. You have a clear insurable interest in Pearl's well-being. Pearl, do you have an insurable interest in Don's life?
Definitely. Don's contributions to our family are invaluable, even if he doesn't earn a traditional salary. If something happened to him, I would have to pay for childcare, housekeeping, and other services he currently provides.
Don't forget Honey. You would be heartbroken as well.
But of course,
Excellent point, Pearl. Insurable interest can be based on financial or emotional factors. Parents also have an insurable interest in their children's lives, as they would suffer emotionally and financially if a child passed away. The key thing to remember is that insurable interest must exist when the policy is purchased, but it doesn't have to continue throughout the policy's life. Instructor provides an example. Imagine that, sadly, Pearl and Don's marriage ends in divorce years after purchasing life insurance policies on each other. As long as they continue to pay the premiums, they can keep the policies in force, even if they no longer have an insurable interest in each other. If one of them passes away, the other can still collect the death benefit, as insurable interest is only required at the time of application. Instructor pauses for questions. Are there any questions about insurable interest or the parties to an insurance contract? The class is silent, indicating understanding. Great. Let's take a short break before we move on to our next topic. The class takes a break. Great job on completing this video. Now it's time to test your comprehension of the concepts we just discussed. This video corresponds to ICAP quiz course number 9. Remember that number. Click the link in the comments section to access the Insurance Class Assistance Program, also known as ICAP. Once you're there, look for quiz course number 9. This quiz will help us see if you truly understand the material and are prepared to move on to the next video. Don't forget, ICAP quiz course number 9. Good luck and keep up the great work.